Hey, we're here with Mike WITT at now called Diablo, but we used to call it Sand Hill Ranch. And this is the 2020 Factory Edition Husqvarna. And he just had a suspension done with us here at Click, and it's pretty much his first ride. And how'd it go?
It was awesome. Went out there the first ride, the first 3 laps, with the suspension set in this middle of the clicks, and I pulled in after about 3 laps, went back out with it to about 4 clicks hard, and a little too hard for my liking. It was good in some sections, but most of the track it was just too stiff. So then I came back in after a couple laps and went 4 from the middle soft, and that was a little too soft, at least for me. So anyway, it is just an awesome suspension compared to the stock suspension. I can literally put the bike anywhere I want to go now, and it is just, it settles in the corners and it just tracks in the rut. Super pumped to do the rest of the rear suspension and combine the both here in a little bit.
And what air pressures did we start off with here? I know you experimented when it was stock with a couple of different air pressures, but where are you at now?
This morning, Thursday, I went to 150, and it was a little choppy, but it was okay. But today I went down to 140, and oh my gosh, what a difference. I am totally pumped about what I've got my hands on now.
If we can talk to you about, because you're just pretty much coming off a pretty trick Yamaha, and that was the KYB fork with springs. Do you have any comparison between an air fork and the spring fork yet, or you just need more time, or how do you feel about that?
Well, the bikes are completely different, first off, but you know, I can literally put this thing anywhere I want to put it now. Especially today, this morning, with the suspension the way it is. I could go in, I can go out, if someone's in front of me, I can make it even tighter corner, and it just tracks.
Yeah.
Not having a problem.
And we know that there's some more expensive forks out there on the market, the ones that make really gold colored, fancy, from a foreign country. Do you think you actually need to go that far with a $4,000 fork? You're pretty happy right now with what we did?
You know what? It's all about how fast you can go.
Yep.
And most of those guys with those expensive forks just have the same rear view of my bike either way, so it really doesn't matter. I'm pumped about my suspension.
Yeah, that's a LOL, right?
That's an LOL right there.
That's pretty funny. All right, we're going to go out and check out the rear suspension here. We'll concentrate on the rear for a little bit, do some changes with the clickers, just so Mike can get familiar with what the clicker range is. We'll go out and just deliberately go really hard on the suspension so he can get an idea what super firm on low speed and high speed compression. And then we'll go back, do a few laps on it really extremely soft. And on the Click suspension website, there's a whole section, motocross tuning guide, that talks about how to bracket your suspension, and that's learning what the clickers can do. So we're going to try to go do that. All right, Mike, thanks.
All right, looking forward to it.